Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you today? Me, Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, today we are going to learn about understanding individual learners, VAK learning styles. And learning objectives for our lesson today. So by the end of this lesson, students are expected to be able to identify 3 types of learning style and then explain the characteristics of each learning style and also reflect on their own learning preferences. And today we are going to talk and discuss about the short introduction about VAK learning styles and then the explanation about visual learning, auditory learning, and kinesthetic learning, and also reflection and summary. When you want to learn something new, which one do you prefer? Looking at pictures, diagrams, or charts, or listening to discussions or explanation, or do you prefer doing activities and practicing by yourself? So which one?
Doing activities and practicing by ourselves.
Doing practicing? What about you, Miss Alvina? The first option, looking at pictures, diagrams, and charts. Okay, so everyone has a different way of learning, and some people learn best through seeing, some people learn best through listening, and some people learn best through doing. And these differences are known as learning style. Do you know what VAK stands for? Do you know what VAK stands for?
Visual,
Yes?
auditory, and kinesthetic.
Yes, you're right. VAK stands for visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. So let's begin with the first learning style, which is visual learning. So in the visual learning, people who prefer visual learning learn best through seeing information, and they often like pictures, diagrams, charts, written information, notes, or maybe material like PowerPoint slide like this. And the example of visual learning is a student understands a lesson better when the information is presented in a diagram or infographic. And here are the examples of visual learning. So there is an infographic about why English communication is important nowadays, and the infographic contains of pictures and also information. And in the picture here, there is a teacher that use a map as the material or medium to explain the material to the students. And the next is the second learning style, that is auditory learning. So people who prefer auditory learning learn best through listening, and they often like podcasts, discussions, lectures, and also audio recordings. And the example of auditory learning is a student remembers information more easily when uh, or after listening to a teacher's explanation. And here are the examples of auditory learning. So the student learn by listening to a topic like in this picture, and also doing the group discussions like this. And then this is the last learning style, that is kinesthetic learning. So people who prefer kinesthetic learning learn best through doing and experiencing. And they often like hands-on activities and then role plays, experiments, and physical movement. And the example of kinesthetic learning is a student learns faster by practicing a skill directly rather than only reading about it. And here are the examples of kinesthetic learning. So the students doing the activities like this because they learn better with this technique. They need to do a movement in the classroom. Now it is a reflection. So based on the explanation about VAK learning styles, which learning style describes you best? Is it visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? What do you think? Visual? Oh, so you are the visual learner. Okay. And what about you, Miss Alvina? Visual
Because I
learner.
like to learn from like the
Mm,
video tutorial,
okay, yes, you're right. Yes. You want to? Yes.
and if I can pick a rating for the three of them,
Hmm.
I will just maybe visual for the first one,
Yes,
and then
visual for
the
the
second
first.
one is kinesthetic, and the last one is auditory. Why
Auditory.
auditory is my last option? Because I don't have good skills at listening,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
why difficult to auditory type of learners.
Oh, okay. So you choose the visual learner as the on the first place, and then kinesthetic, and then auditory. Okay. And then the summary. So for this lesson, we have learned about VAK learning styles. That is a visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning style. So from the explanation, uh, we know that learners have different learning preferences, and VAK consists of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning styles. And the teachers should use different teaching methods to support all learners, because each students have a different learning styles. And then to conclude our lesson today, uh, understanding the difference of learning styles can help teachers create more engaging, effective, and also interactive learning experiences for all students. All right, so I think that's all for me. I hope this lesson can help you understand the different ways people learn. So have a nice day and see you on the next meeting. Thank you.